Welcome class. This is a short video about the final project that is due for your Security 110 course. The requirements for this project is located in the bottom module of your Moodle course. If you notice in your to-do list, you will have links about the video, which is the video that we're now viewing. Also, the outline for the final project, your grading rubric. You're going to find a link about the Salix Pharmaceutical Company. You're going to get the code of business conduct about that business. You're going to get a sample template for the security policy in which you're going to create. And then you're going to see some sample policies listed. Keep in mind that the final project, it accounts or it weights in at 15% of your final course grade, and it is due by Monday, December the 9th. If you click on the first link there, the final or your second link, the final project outline, this link gives detail about your final project. It tells you more details about the Salix Pharmaceutical Company. It also gives some informative links or how you can find more resources about completing the security policy. And it also tells you how you're going to be graded and how to submit that final project. So this link here gives details or the outline about your final project. There is also a document, the grading rubric, and what that does, it tells you how your final grade would be calculated for this project. And if you note here, you have you will begin your security policy with your introduction, which accounts for 5 points of the grade. You have your purpose, you have your scope, and then you have all of your sub policies. For example, you have the acceptable use on down to the wireless communication. So the purpose of the rubric, it gives details about each section that is required in the security policy and also how you will be graded on that security policy. Another link in your to-do list, you have a detailed link about the Salix Pharmaceutical Company, and when you click on that, it's going to take you to a website about the Salix Pharmaceutical. It tells the history of the company and details what that company represents. Also, you're going to find a link on the code of business conduct about the Salix Pharmaceutical Company. There is also a security template, and what this is just a guide. It's an outline of how or what your security policy should look like once you complete that policy. There is also a link about all of the sub policies that you should include in your security policy, and that is called the sample policies. And when you click on that, it's going to take you to a link, and it gives detail about all of the sample security policies. If you notice, you have your acceptable use policy, you have like the backup policy, antivirus policy, your disaster recovery policy. So I would advise you to certainly visit that link on information, or you can get some general idea on how to create those sub policies. And then once you finish typing up or completing your project, if you notice here, we have an upload link, and you would simply click here once you've completed that document and you're ready to submit it for grading. You simply click on that, and then you attach your file, and then you submit. When completing your final project, it does require a lot of research work. It requires a lot of reading. So I do advise you to make sure you visit each link before you complete or submit the security policy. And keep in mind that it does account for 15% of your final course grade, and it is due by Monday, December the 9th.